Magical manifesting. Yay. Welcome to another Wealth Creation Wednesday show. This is a show specifically made for women who want to create wealth. And today, I have a very special guest with me today, which I'll be introducing you in just a little bit. But for now, I want to tell you that today we're going to talk about how to feel, act, and be rich by partnering up for business. If this is your first time, make sure you join the chat. Tell us where you are: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Where are you in the country? And tell us a little bit about you because we want to know you a little bit. So for now, please enjoy this video of one of our upcoming events. And now we're back and welcome. I am so delighted. I see something in the chat here. So let me just go ahead and say, please feel free to ask your questions. And of course, introduce yourself. So if you don't know me by now, my name is Evie Diaz, and I am a strategic growth speaker at Biz University. I am also a creator of a wonderful community called the Fab Rich Women community, as well as the author of the Fab Rich Future Self Now Journal. And today I am delighted to introduce you to someone who's very special. And before I do that, go ahead if you're in the chat, because I see some people are joining us. And I think my nieces, Selena and Hannah, were going to be joining us. So if that is you or whoever you are, please let us know your name, where you are tuning in from, and of course, let us know where you are, whether you're in YouTube, on Facebook, or if you are on Instagram, let us know that too. So let me go ahead and bring my special guest speaker on screen now. And here she is. And I'll let her tell you a little bit about her, but I'll begin first by saying that the woman that I'm introducing to you is very special, probably the most special woman after my mom. My mom is no longer here, but she is a constant reminder of my mom, and that is because she's my sister. So, Sylvia, this is my
Hi,
sister. Would you say hello? Tell us a little bit about you. What do you do? And what is your talent? What is it that you do so well?
my name is Silvia. I am Evie's sister, and what I do is I do accounting. I am a bookkeeper. I,
Absolutely. And just so that you guys know, for the most part, Sylvia, who to me is an influencer in our family and perhaps to many of her friends, and she could definitely be an influencer because she has a wonderful private Instagram account, but she does not like coming on video. So I'm so like privileged that she joined me. And today we're going to talk a little bit about, we're just going to have a conversation about partnerships because one of the things when I finished my book proposal for Hay House earlier this month, or actually last month already, I submitted it to her, and my sister was very excited for the upcoming book. And, we talked a little bit. She got a chance to read two chapters. The book will have five chapters in advance of the journal pages. And, and when she got here on Saturday, we were having a great time. And then I asked her, I would love for you to partner up with me in this Fab Rich Women community, because she may not know this, but oh, we got great lighting on you now. But one of the things is that she really influenced me to the idea of being fabulous. Now, I know that when I first started talking about Fab Rich and Fab Women, everybody thought it was just fabulous. And it hadn't dawned upon me that it was fabulous, because Fab came to me as an inspiration for feel, act, and be, which means for us to feel, act, and be as our future self, or here we call it as our fabulous, rich future self. So we are talking about enjoying prosperity. And that's one of the things that I really admire and appreciate about my sister, is that my sister, so just so that you know, she raised two wonderful young women by herself as a single mom. So, shout out to all the single moms. We were both raised by a single mom who, by the way, I've been feeling a lot over the past 24 hours, so much so that I manifested a butterfly a few minutes ago. And I'm like, oh, mom, I know that you're around, because I used to tell her to come to me as a butterfly. So, anytime I see a butterfly, I think of our mother. And so we both came into this world through our mothers, and our mother raised us alone. And my sister has also raised her two young women by herself. And so, Subia, is there anything that you want to say regarding what? I know that you're kind of shy, and you know you're fabulous, but you don't like to boast about fabulous.
Thank
But
you.
tell us about the fabulousness, not just, of course, from the exterior, but also from the interior. Can you
So,
tell us a little bit about that?
I always get nervous when I am on camera like this for people to see me. That's why I can never do any acting, because I literally get too nervous and I draw a blank. And that is exactly what's happening to me right now.
That's okay. No worries. I do appreciate it, and I love the fact that you're here, because I'm totally enjoying you. So Sylvia, so can I say a little bit of your story and then you can pick it up?
Yep, you can say.
Okay. So we were both born and raised in government housing, what was actually one of the first post depression government housing buildings in the city of Newark, New Jersey, which at that time, by the way, was declared one of the top 10 or 20 poorest cities in the country, the United States. So we were born and raised like that. And, I talk about that and I mention it because we are very blessed, both of us right now. I mean, I oftentimes shared how, especially since doing this work this year, how blessed I feel, that I came from, and I've shared in many of the talks as a professional paid speaker that I am, where I was born. I share pictures of the housing buildings, the brick buildings that we were born in. And then I share my background here, which is the background of my current view. And what a dramatically different situation. And so Sylvia has also had a dramatic shift in her life, going from that place to a beautiful home that she has created for herself and for a while for her children. Now her children are adult women. Um, and she did it, you know without a college degree. And Sylvia's extremely intelligent and smart, I'll say both of them.
You.
And she was never really intelligent, booked intelligent. So she didn't go to college. I don't know why, because she could have, but she didn't need it. And we often see that, and I see that now in my nieces, that they're so just brilliant, you know and the reason why I say that is not just because that, of course, impresses me as her sister, but also to impress upon you, who perhaps are a single mom, or perhaps you didn't go to college, or perhaps you grew up or were born in a very, very poor environment, for you to know that your past does not equal your future. Just because you failed even a minute ago doesn't mean you will fail a minute from now, or even a week from now. And so Sylvia, did you want to share a little bit about what have you learned from your life in terms of how to become the woman that you are today?
Well, I do have to say that a lot of, like I've expressed to you in the past, a lot of what shaped my life and what allowed me to become the woman who I have become was the influence of you, my big sister. And also I feel like you were not only my big sister, but you were also a co-parent to mom, teaching me a lot of things that, as far as setting standards and expectations for myself, and also teaching me that, there was unlimited potential in life. So, when I moved back from Florida to Jersey, and I found myself as a single mom and not having had any work experience, I also had this deep sense of, this like hunger and this desire to progress. And I had, I was very goal oriented, which is something that I always had because of you, because you instilled to, have goals and try to do everything and anything that I possibly could to better my life. You were a positive role model by the fact that even when we were living in the projects, you decided that you wanted to study abroad, and you lived in France, and it was like, oh my God, like that is the coolest thing. Um, so I have been very fortunate because that hunger just kept me going. Luckily, when I moved back from Florida to Jersey, I landed in a job in an accounting firm, and my boss helped me so much and taught me everything that I know. And that ultimately became a business that I formed in 2016, a bookkeeping business, which luckily was very successful. And I got to work with very affluent clients. My client list included a creator of a very popular alcohol called Hypnotic and Nuvo and Hello Gorgeous. And I've worked with, brands that were also affiliated with other celebrities. So I've just been very, very fortunate that I've serviced the clients that I've had, and they've appreciated it, and they've referred me other clients, and it basically formed my successful business. And currently I am working as the sole accountant for a 14 doctor medical practice, which is actually a medical group, which is associated with St. Barnabas Health. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that. But yeah, I've just been very lucky. And like I said, I'm fortunate to have had you for a sister to, basically influence my Fab Rich life. So thank you, Evie.
Oh, thank you. That always makes me kind of feel like crying because I am so proud to be your sister, proud of who you are and who you've become. And just your beauty shows not just on the outside, because I always say that's the obvious,
Thank
the
you.
beauty on the outside, but also on the inside. And I am going to say, not luck. I don't believe in luck. You could. For me personally, I don't believe in luck. Just like I don't believe in coincidence, I believe that we make our luck. We are the creators. And, and not to offend anyone, because we're all entitled to our own opinions and our own thoughts, but we are the savior we have been waiting for. And, not until we look in the mirror and say, and this is a daily walk, because, right now we're in an interesting time in our lives, not just, of course, but because of what everything that's going on around the world, but also in terms of me personally, my sister personally, in our story of sisterhood. And that is that, as you heard my sister say, that for a long time, I've influenced her, and I'm part of of that she is who she is today because I was a big influence in her life. And I really believe that she's now influencing me in her fabulousness. When I think of fabulous, I think of my sister Silvia right away, because she is the epitome of fabulous. And the life that she's decided to create, not by luck, because she is very, I'm a strategic growth speaker, and yet I see that she's always been very strategic about the way she's created her life. And, for a long time, I was the wealthier of the two, and now I believe she is the wealthier of the two. And we're in an interesting time in our life because I think that this is really a year for both of us to create immense wealth. And so, no coincidence, no luck. Really, number one is by the mindset. So, by now, if you've ever joined us, or if you're watching on the replay, I want to just say a few things. Just by what you heard from my sister Sylvia and I, you can probably say that we did not grow up and we were not born into luck, because we were born in a very, very poor area in Newark, New Jersey. You may also say that we had a lot of strikes against us, if you want to think of, being a single mom as a strike, right? So even though we've had many challenges, let's call them challenges, and we may still have many challenges daily, we may have challenges. It is really a decision for us to say to ourselves, what does this mean? And to know that the only creator of our reality and the only person that gives meaning to our life is us. I cannot give meaning to my sister's life. I do not make things happen to her, and neither does she for me, and the same for you. And I know, because I've many times confessed, I'm a confessing again, even though I'm not Catholic, or whatever. I confess that I've been not only victimized, but I've had for a long time that victim consciousness. And many times I blame my husband, my upbringing. And it is a daily process of getting away from thinking that someone is doing something, that life is doing something to us, to really moving into the space of understanding, as I believe it anyway, that the law of attraction states that we're always attracting and manifesting, whether we are conscious or unconscious. And, I'm not a psychologist and I don't play one on TV, on this TV, but by now you've probably heard that we function about 95% of the time under the subconscious mind. And the reason why I say that is because you can research it and Google it, but also because we must be aware of how our subconscious mind is dictating our lives. And we also want to be aware of whether we are walking around like zombies, which in the book, one of the chapters, I talk about how I myself have been a zombie. So, how do we become aware? Well, before we get into our actual topic today, which is about partnerships, let me just give you a little bit of the tasting. I always like to say a little chocolate, dark chocolate kiss, so you can want more for next week, and also so that when the journal book comes out, you will want it. And that is to say, at every moment we get to decide. And one of the greatest ways that I know of, that has been proven not just by self-help gurus like myself, but also by many organizational psychologists, PhD, MD. As you know, I often quote the work of um, PhD, MD, Dr. Hawkins, and other psychologists like Dr. Benjamin Hardy, in talking about the powerful impact that journaling has in our lives. Now, I've shared with you in the past that I still have my very first journal, which is over 40 years old, and how important journaling is to my life. Journaling is a powerful tool for psychotherapy, as many psychologists, psychiatrists will recommend, because it really brings the cognitive mind in tune. So it's very important that we begin using a journal to, number one, set the intention of the day, and also reflect upon the day every day. And so if you're wondering, so Evie, if fab is not just fabulous, what does it mean? So what it means is F for feel, A for act, and B for be. So it means that, number one, we want to feel, because many times when we are operating under the subconscious or sometimes unconscious mind, We are going about like zombies or robotic, if you will. And so when we are in that state, which I often am, once again, confessing, and I've been for a long time, because intellectually, I knew all this body of work that I'm now involved with, but there was something missing, right? And I understood that it was a daily connection with my higher self. And for me personally, that connection comes through journaling, through meditating or doing meditative visualization, through prayer or visualization, whatever you want to call it. That's when that time is most essential for us. And then there are quite a bit of studies, once again, referencing the work of many organizational psychologists and many psychologists, books that have been written, a research study about the morning hours and the impact of the morning hours. Well, the evening hours are also important. And that's why in the Fab Rich Future Self Now journal, I talk about something I call the morning retreat and the evening retreat. Which the morning retreat is when your mind has been proven to be most creative, most alert, and because you're in that high mindset, because your subconscious mind was laid to sleep and you slumbered and you relax at night, then your mind is best operating in the morning. So you want to wake up and do your journaling and set your intention. So, what does that mean? In the morning, you can wake up and be all frazzled, frantic, frustrated. Oh my God, I'm running late. Oh my God, I can't find my brush, my toothbrush, my hairbrush. I can't find my coffee. Oh, I forgot to buy coffee. You can be frazzled, frantic, frustrating, all the F's, which are all emotions of the feel. Or you can either decide to stop for 5 minutes in the morning and set the intention for the day. Similarly, you can go to sleep 5 minutes earlier in the evening and write the day that you would like to have tomorrow. So let's say every morning you're frazzled, frustrated, and frantic. The night before, you can say, tomorrow, I'm going to wake up a little earlier. And tomorrow, everything's going to go my way. And by the way, this doesn't mean that all of a sudden when you go, there's no traffic, although it could mean that, if you're a powerful manifester. What it means is that you choose your response. I've often said I love the word responsibility, meaning God, source, creator, universe, the conscious mind gives us the ability to respond. So what that means is I can see a sea of red lights, meaning traffic. And I can choose, am I going to get crazy, give the finger or, curse out to the people who are cutting me off? Or do I set that intention either early in the morning and or late in the evening before, to say, I'm going to choose how I'm going to respond to what is happening around me? Because we seldom can control what happens between our ears or in our lives, never mind trying to control what happens outside of us. So, just to give you a little tasting, that was the little chocolate, dark chocolate kiss that I wanted to tell you. And then now I want to talk to you about our topic for today. And the topic for today is partnerships and how important partnerships are. And while for a very long time I have referred to my beloved hubby, Gabriel, as my life partner, because indeed he is, today we're not going to talk so much about love partners, but stay tuned because maybe I can get one of our Fab Rich Woman, Gladys Diaz, no relation, who has an empire helping single women find their ideal mates, come and talk about a love partnership. Today, I want to talk to you about business partnerships and how we can feel, act, and be rich, prosperous, abundant by working with a partner. Now, when I say partnership, Sylvia, in the terms of business partnership, can you share a story of perhaps a partnership in business or in work that you've had, or one that you've seen? That way, I'm not the only one talking here, because I know you have a lot of experience seeing partnerships and successful partnerships and bad partnerships. And you also have life experience for which you can talk a little bit about partnerships.
Oh God. Again, you're putting me on the spot. And I am again
Think
doing.
about for a second while I ask. I see that we have some guests. Please let us know who you are, your name. We love to say hi and give a shout out. Let us know, where are you joining us from? Are you in Facebook, IG, or YouTube? Let us know where you are. We want to know who you are. And I see that I got some responses here. Let's see. Tell us your name. Love to know who you are. While my sister thinks a little bit about that idea of partnership. Also, please share, do you, who is watching, whether on the live or the replay, have a partner? And if not, do you want a partner, and why or why not? Any thoughts, Sylvia?
No.
No successful partnerships?
No, no,
Okay. Well,
no.
let's talk a little bit. Think about that, and we'll come back to you because I want you to participate, because I want people to know that you have a brilliant mind. And by the way, Hannah just joined us from IG. Hi, Hannah. For those of you who were in our mini Fab Rich Future Self retreat when I launched the trial, you remember my wonderful niece, Hannah, Sylvia's daughter, who joined us. And she was equally as shy as her mom, as she refused to let us videotape her. And she only came out when she knew for a fact we stopped recording the video. So, Hannah, thank you for joining us. Please feel free to chime in the chat because, of course, you know, I love you. And Hannah is a little mini Sylvia. Both of these girls will always seem to come out a bit like our parents. They're both a little bit like their mom in many respects. So let's talk about partnerships, business partnerships. So there are several types of business partnership. And today I am kind of going to propose, and don't get scared. You know, when we think of proposal, me in the past being divorced previously, I didn't want to hear anything about proposals. So let me suggest, because like this week I proposed to my sister to be here and to join me in this venture of sharing a fabulous message of how to feel, act, and be rich. And so there's different types of partnership. You can have a straight up legal partnership with someone. And that is when you file, and Sylvia could probably talk about that because she is so gifted in the area of accounting. So she can tell you a little bit about that. So you can file and say an LLC, right, Sylvia? Or can you talk a little bit about that, the different types of legal partnerships for the IRS that someone may form?
Yeah, there's an LLC, an LLP, S corp, a corporation. So there's various um, formations, business formations that you can actually do, depending on the type of business and how you want to file.
Is there one that may be construed more beneficial for, let's say, a solopreneur versus if you want to hire a staff of people?
I would think that a corporation would probably be best if you're hiring staff.
Okay.
If you're just an independent contractor, you may want to form like an LLC and have everything fall through a Schedule C onto your personal tax return. So
Right, which is the way that I do it. So I have an LLC that I go through as, or vice versa. I don't know because I never understand how my CPA does that. But it's a S corp that we filed as an LLC. So that's one type of partnership. Now, there are other types of partnership that do not necessarily need to be legalized in such a manner, meaning that you decide to file taxes and be long term. That's more of like a marriage if we're talking partnerships. There's also, you can partner up for different types of events. Okay. And you could also be an affiliate partner, which is what I'm going to talk about later on in just a few minutes today in the concept of partnership. But let's talk about partnering up for different projects. So let's say that you decide to try something out. You could have, and I'm not an attorney nor a CPA, nor am I intending this as any type of legal advice or tax advisor or any of that sort, by the way. That's my disclaimer. But you could form something that is still in writing. And if you want, you could either have your attorney review it, or you can go get a notary review where both of you sign. Let's say you want to do a project together. So you can have a partnership in a project that you may want to launch. And that way you're not both bound legally forever, if you will, almost like a marriage. And then the last partnership that I want to talk about um, is the affiliate partnership program. And of course, I want to talk about it because I really think that it is beneficial for you as a business owner as it is to your affiliate partners. Now, before I go into that, like in any good partnership, you want to define. Like, for example, now that I'm thinking here, when I proposed to my sister, and I shouldn't have proposed that way because the word propose is kind of scary to some, not to me anymore, but I have not written or talked about the parameters or what does that mean. So an important component or aspect, if you will, of forming a partnership is setting expectations. So it's kind of sort of back. So if you're not an entrepreneur or business owner, it's kind of the same thing when you're in a relationship. And those of you that have heard me speak before, you know that I oftentimes talk about relationships, and I say the resemblance of a love relationship to a business relationship. So for example, if you're dating someone, you want to know, are we dating explicitly, or are we dating and dating other people? Are we, just going to be just the two of us, or are we going to bring other people, whatever you're into? So those things are talked about in advance. Similarly, I recommend, and this is just my recommendation, once again, disclaimer, not a CPA or attorney, neither is my sister, so we're not claiming to be. You want to say, well, what does this entail? Which, side note, Sylvia, you and I want to talk about that perhaps if we see each other today or tomorrow, because my sister, by the way, is only here today because she is visiting from New Jersey, and she's staying about 15, 20 minutes away from me in Hollywood Beach. And if those of you that are watching check us out on Facebook, Instagram, you'll see that we've been posting fabulous pictures of the time that we're spending together. So before she leaves on Saturday, we'll have a discussion about, well, what do I mean by partnering up with me to be part of this Fab Rich Women community and the Fab Rich way of life. And so that's one of the things you want to do. Any thoughts about that, Sylvia, in terms of general or specific that you want to chime in and share?
About partnering
Yes.
up? No.
Okay. So give you more time to think.
I'm like the worst person for you to have brought on here because I can't. Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. It's all good. That's what you think, but you're very good. And by the way, like my husband, he doesn't like this either. She is a great listener, and that's why her friends just adore her too. Because, like my husband, she's a great listener. And by the way, that is an attribute you want in a partner. So let's talk a little bit about that before I get into affiliate partnership. So it's always good to have a partner who may hold some things that are similar to you, but yet maybe have things that you don't have. So, for example, my sister, she's a great listener. I'm a talker. Most of you that are professional speakers like me know that when we get into a room, my husband already knows it. He's like, oh my God, all you speakers are the same. You like to talk and you don't always listen. So I'm not, I'm learning still after 10 years. I tell my husband, learning to be a good listener to him, to my sister. My sister is a great listener. So if I were to say what makes for a good partnership is looking for those strengths that she has that perhaps I'm not so good at. So she is a great listener. So that could be something that I could leverage in a partnership that I'm looking for. Also, my sister is very creative. She has a creative mind. So, my sister, interestingly enough, you would not think it that she's in accounting and she's a creative mind. I know those of you that are CPAs or accountants, you probably hear a lot. Oh my God, this must be a boring person, only into numbers, no creativity. So we think, right? We've made these ideas, these meanings, right? Well, my sister does not fit that bill at all because ever since she went to the ninth grade, she went to an arts high school and she was always into art. And now she is very good, like in her home. She knows how to decorate. She's very good with that and many other ways that she shows her artistic side. So I'm not gifted in that. So it is good for me to look for someone that has that artistic look, which interestingly enough, my husband is very artsy too. He's a photographer and he's also a writer like me. And so he's very artistic. So you see, when we're looking for partners, we want to leverage the strength of our partner to bring in that strength into your business, into your endeavor. Does that make sense, Sylvia?
Yes, it does.
And so, although we may be very similar in law of attraction, likes attracts like, of course, like I attracted my husband because we have a lot of similar things. You're going to attract a partner, be it love or business, that is similar to you. What I suggest that you do is look for the strengths and how those strengths, how you can leverage those strengths for the good of the project or for the good of the business. Now, having said that, today, I know I've talked a lot and I still didn't get to partnerships in terms of affiliate partnerships. I want to invite you, perhaps inspire you today to really begin an affiliate partnership program or join other people's affiliate partnership program. Now, what is an affiliate partnership program? Do you happen to know, Sylvia?
I do, um, but I cannot speak on it. Yes,
Okay.
I do know what an affiliate partnership is. It's, when you partner up with people to refer kind of business to you, as an affiliate.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
I love it. Yes, that's exactly right. Thank you, Sylvia. I'm sorry I cut you off. Anything else you wanted to say?
Nope. Nope. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay, great. So exactly. So yes, exactly. I'm going to change this so that you look more in the middle, or maybe you can shift a little bit. Perfect there. So you're in the middle. So affiliate partnership, please in the chat. I see we have more people joining us. Thank you for joining. I appreciate. Let me give you a shout out. Why don't you tell us who you are? Where are you tuning in from? What type of business do you have? Come on, free publicity. Go ahead and market yourself there. I love to know who you are. Tell us who you are, and also tell us, where are you? Where in the world are you? Or where are you? Instagram, Facebook, let us know. I love to give you a shout out. And once again, thank you for watching. And so, affiliate partnerships, if you are a solo business owner or even a big company, you want to attract people that like you or your product, service, or solution to promote or co promote you. Now, what does this do? First of all, this brings the idea of what Napoleon Hill used to call the mastermind, that third mind that could add not only that synergy, instead of one plus one equals two, it equals three, that synergy, and it could be very financially beneficial to both of you. And after all, today's episode is called Wealth Creation Wednesday. So, this is a way for you to create wealth. And so, what do I mean? If you want to first begin creating partnerships that are not legalized, like, as an LLC, S Corp, or corporation, but you want to not feel so alone, perhaps, because sometimes as a solopreneur, this could be a lonely business. But even if you have a large corporation, we see large corporations like even Chase Bank and the other banks, I see them all the time asking people, here's a link, promote, put it on social media and get $200 into your account. You wouldn't think that a huge bank would want you to share a link to have someone create a checking account or a savings account in their bank. And why are they paying you? Well, because they make money when people join, when people sign up, when people create a checking or savings account. So even financial institutions, and I'm talking financial institution because I have what I think is a financial whiz. My sister here is an accounting professional. So if even a company like Chase, TD Bank, American Express, all these financial institutions create links for us to share, even if we're not an influencer or a content creator, to share to other people, they recognize, number one, the power of other people's voices. Which, we'll talk about that in a future show, reviews, testimonial, and social proof. But even bigger companies recognize this. It's a wonderful way. It is a more cost effective way, by the way. Meaning, if you look at the return on investment of your traditional advertising versus using the power of affiliate marketing, or nowadays called more influencer marketing, if you want to call it that, you will notice that when you form strong relationships with your affiliate, i.e., influencer partners, you can grow your business at a lower investment cost when you start. So, meaning if you're going to do, let's just say, for example, an ad on Google or Facebook, you would have to set a budget $50 to 5,000 to 50,000, however big your budget can be. So you have to pay that in advance. The beauty of creating an affiliate partnership is that they're out promoting, you provide all the marketing collateral to them, and they're out promoting you. And then you pay them and you decide what you want to pay them. Industry could be an industry. If you do a little Google research, you can find that they'll pay you 10, 20, 30%, maybe 50%, or they give you a precise amount, let's say $100, whatever. But you can look into that both for yourself as a way of making money for you, and also as a way of creating wealth for your company. So, what do I mean specifically? So, let me talk about what we have here at Bizniversity by Zoomim LLC. We have what is called an affiliate partnership program where there is no risk for you to join. Why? Well, because you sign up, and then all you have to do is use all the marketing collateral that I offer you, and all you have to do is share it to your email list, or you can share it if you want with your social media. So let me just quickly share a little bit of what I mean. And Sylvia, you could chime in anytime or interrupt me if you need to go or something, unless you want to say a few more words, because I know you've said very few words.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's
Um,
okay, Mama.
I have nothing else, unfortunately, to contribute. I thank you for inviting me on today, even though, like I said, I didn't have much to say. And I hope your viewers are enjoying the talk today.
Well, I just want to say thank you, Sylvia. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you either later on today or tomorrow, having some swim time on the pool. I also look forward to discussing how you could bring some of your fabulous mindset into the partnership. Because, like I said, you were the inspiration, and also because I think that so many women are going to relate to you, Sylvia. I think you have a powerful message to share with the world, inspirational message in terms of there are quite a bit of single moms out there. There are many groups for single moms out there. There are a lot of women who, like us, were born and raised in poverty that are making millions of dollars. And I'm glad that I know many of them. And I think that your story of prosperity, of abundance, and really your mindset, how it has helped you to enjoy the life that you now enjoy. And so I think that that presence, you are a powerful presence. And like I told you earlier this week, you are an influencer already to me, your beautiful daughters, one of which is still watching here with us. Um, our family members, as we know, many of the cousins really admire you, your friends. So I just feel that I want you more in my life because I love you. I appreciate
Thank you,
you.
sis.
I behold the goddess in you, and I just see you doing great things. And so, thank you so much for being such a light into the world, for shining your light into the world, because as Marianne Williamson says, when we shine our light in the world, we allow others to shine their light too. So, thank you.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you for having me on. Maybe next time I can come a little bit more prepared. This is my first time doing this, so still a
Thank
little
you
bit.
so much.
Uh, Bye,
I
everybody.
talk to you later. I appreciate you. I'm going to be cooking for you and taking you some wonderful food. I thank you so much. Really, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Thank you. And so stay with us because we're almost at the end, but I didn't want to keep her on because, um, you know, well, she wasn't talking because she doesn't talk a lot in that way, but she is a speak. She does speak. She's not a professional speaker like me, but she does speak, and she's extremely intelligent, as I said. And so, what I want to share with you is how you can become a Businessversity affiliate partner. What you want to do is you want to go into our partnership page, which I'll put all the links after I've renewed them here. But you go here, and you'll see that to become a Businessversity partner, what it means is that you're going to get all the marketing collateral that you want so that you can share with your list, with your community, with your social media. And from that, you get anywhere from 30 to 50% commission when a person buys or invests. And so, right now, what we have, of course, is our retreat that is coming up our Fab Rich Future Self Now retreat, which is a 3-day live retreat. And by the way, let me just say that being at the beach this week with my sister under extreme sun and heat has made me rethink the in person beach retreat. So you're going to see some changes in the retreat. We're going to hold the first one virtual. So just FYI. And so just wanted to let you know that so that you could be looking out over the next 24 to 48 hours, some changes in the upcoming retreat. Now, going back to the partnership, so I'm going to be talking more about the partnership in a training that I'm doing. And I believe the training it's either tomorrow, May 4th, or May 9th. So be on the lookout for emails as well as social media posts on Facebook and Instagram about the upcoming training. And here's what it is. In the training, I'm going to teach you how you can create your own affiliate partnership program if you have a business, how you could create it, and then you can copy it from me. And this is an absolutely free training for you because you're a business owner and because you want to grow your email list and because you also want to grow your pocket. So, an affiliate partner program is a wonderful low cost to no cost thing that you can do, strategy instead of thing, so that you can grow your business, both in terms of impact, reach, and influence, as well as the bottom line dollars. So, I want you to be on the lookout here for the training. It's either tomorrow, May 4th, or next week, May 9th. And it's completely free for you to join. And the reason why I do it is because I want to go over what our affiliate partnership is like for you to join because you will get a lot of benefits. And like I said, not only will you learn from the training on affiliate partner, but you will learn by being an affiliate partner what it takes to be an affiliate partner and also how to run and manage your own affiliate partnership program, which is what I recommend that you do. So by becoming a Bizniversity affiliate partner for our upcoming Fab Rich Future Self Now retreat, you're going to earn somewhere between 30 to 50% commission on the retail price of our program. And this is kind of general because this is for all our programs. So I'm not specifically talking about the upcoming retreat, but just to give you an idea. You also get 30 to 50% off the VIP passes. You also get bonus as affiliate partners. And then, of course, you will see if you have additional questions in our page that we have an FAQ area here on our page, which we'll be fixing in just a little bit. But for now, be on the lookout because I'll be sharing this page. I'm in the process of revising it. You apply. Okay, you come to the training, and then we set you up as an affiliate partner. We give you all the marketing collateral, and we're going to train you how to make the marketing collateral as well. So it's a fabulous way for you to earn some money. And, like, for example, with our affiliate program, depending on where you are, you can make anywhere from $100 to $1,000 per person. So it is a great deal for you. Like I've said many times, I'm part of many people's affiliate program, and I see that I've gotten anywhere from 100 to 5,000 is the most that I've ever made. But that depends on how many people buy from your link, as well as how much you're promoting it as an affiliate partner. Also, while it's not this program, what I wanted to say that I'm also doing a program where we are more synergy partners in promoting each other. So let's say you want to grow your list and you don't have anything to sell right now, but you have a giveaway. So for example, I have a giveaway, which is, and I'm going to share it. Let's see if it's here and I'll share it with you. Right now, I have a giveaway, and let me see if I have it here. This is the giveaway that I have right now, right? And this giveaway, you can actually get it. And I'm going to be doing a partnership with a few women where they share this giveaway to their list. And then I share this giveaway plus their giveaway onto my list, my social media. So that's kind of an affiliate partnership. I call it more a synergy partners. So let's say you want to grow your email list, or you're just starting out, or you have something that you're going to launch soon and you want to grow your list and your influence and your reach. One of the ways you can do that is by partnering up with other business owners like me to share each other's programs, solutions, and products. So you share mine, I share your to our respective communities, and that's the way we both grow. So, for example, this is one of the things that I am currently sharing. It's an excerpt from my upcoming Hay House book, and it's called How to Manifest a Fabulous Rich Life by Doing Three Simple Things Every Day. This is a free ebook and masterclass. So when you sign up for this, right, which is happening in 35 days, the masterclass that is, so you immediately get to download the ebook for yourself. It's kind of a guide on what to do to manifest more. And then the masterclass, which will happen inside a private Zoom meeting, is coming up next month on Thursday, June the 8th. And this is for you if you want to live a life of abundance, a life of success, if you want to achieve your dreams, or as we call it around here, if you want to manifest your Fab Rich future self now, then what you want to do is download this ebook for yourself, and then mark your calendar for Thursday, June the 8th to join the free masterclass. Now, here are the top three reasons why you want to join this masterclass as well as download this free ebook. And that is number one, because you want to learn how to manifest your dreams. This training and this ebook will teach you just three simple steps that you can do each and every day to manifest the life of your dreams. Number two, you want to learn how to create the life of your dreams, your future self, which of course I've talked a little bit about today, which is through the power of future self journaling. And you'll learn more about that in this training. And of course, we go all into that in the Fab Rich Future Self Now journaling retreat, which I'll talk to you in just a minute. And of course, if you want to learn how to create a life that is meaningful and fulfilling in every way, you want to make sure that you download this free ebook. I'm going over here because that's where I can see it. This free ebook and this free masterclass. So I posted it there in the chat. Maybe, oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Let me put it here so that you have it. Make sure that you check that out, download that free ebook, as well, of course, as make sure that you reserve the date of the 8th. Now, you've heard me talk a few times about the Future Self Retreat. And I did mention that the Future Self Retreat now is going to be a live virtual retreat. And so I want to go ahead and share that with you because I think that you will enjoy attending this, especially now that it is live virtual, meaning you could attend from anywhere in the world. So, this is going to be the Fab Rich Future Self Now Journaling Retreat. It is the retreat where we are going to begin journaling about our future selves, the life of our dreams, what we want to manifest, whether it is manifest you healthy, skinny, or shapely, whether it is to manifest more friends, the love of your life, or wealth. We're going to be creating, helping you to manifest the life of your dreams. So please feel free to check it out. When you go to this link that I'm posting right here, and I'm going to put it down here so that you can see it as well. Let me take this out and make sure that I put it here as a caption so that you can see it. Make sure I see it. So here we go. It's the futureselfretreat.com. That is the shorter link. You can go here to check out our 3-day retreat for yourself. And what you will notice is that when you scroll down, it will say, do I qualify to attend the Future Self Now retreat? And when you get here, it will open up to a questionnaire. Now, whether you want to attend this time around, which is May 24th, 25th, and 26th, or later on in the year, I want to encourage you to go ahead and complete this questionnaire because this will be a very telling questionnaire as to where you are in your life right now versus where you want to be. And how are you creating or manifesting your life right now, and how aware you are of the power of your thoughts, feelings, actions, and beliefs in manifesting the life of your dreams. So you want to complete this. Once you complete this, it'll take you to my calendar where we will have a conversation. And what you want to do is go ahead and click. Let me share with you what I'm sharing. Once you click and finish the questionnaire, because when you go to the future self now, I mean the futureselfretreat.com, you'll land here. When you click on this button, it will take you to the questionnaire. You fill out this questionnaire, and when you click on this, it should take you to my calendar. When you're in my calendar, what you want to do is book some time for you and I to meet to discuss the findings of the questionnaire, for me to give you feedback. So it'll be a short meeting for us to discuss where are you and is it right for you to join our Fab Rich Future Self Now retreat this time, or is it better for you to wait for the next time? So the invitation today is to take a quick look at that. Now, I think that if you joined us in the past, you remember that this month I'm giving away one of those retreats. And I'm giving it away to the person who collects all these keywords that I'm saying throughout the lives. And so the keyword for today, for those of you that are tracking, is sister. That's right. Today, the magical word is sister. So if you are tracking and would like to win our Fab Rich Future Self Now retreat for free, make sure that you remember the word sister as the key word, the secret word. When you collect all of them before the end of the month, you're going to email them to me at Evie at Biz University. And what will happen is that the more words you collect, the more opportunities you get to put your name on the wheel of names. And your name will come up in the wheel of names. So remember, the word today is sister. That is your key magical secret word. So if this month of May you want to manifest many, many things, including money, make sure that you remember to check out the different keywords each and every day that we're going to be sharing for this month. Not every day, during our live or our video recordings. That's when we're sharing. So let's make this a magical manifesting month of May. And let's make sure that you are tuning in and getting those keywords so that you have a chance to win one of our retreats, the one coming up. Now, if you have any questions or if you want to post below, please feel free to do so. We love to hear from you either now or, as I said, in the inbox. And I'll put my email here so that you have it. That's my email. Make sure that you submit all your questions to me. And if you would like to be a guest in our Wealth Creation Wednesday show, please email me that too. I am delighted that my sister joined me. And of course, I'm delighted that you decided to watch, whether live or the replay. And I look forward to hearing from you, either because you decided that you want to do the questionnaire in the Future Self Now retreat, or simply because you decided that you wanted to book some time for you and I to speak and find out more about how you can create your fab rich future self as you would like to create it. I'm really thankful for you being here and I'm thankful for you watching. And really, what excites me the most is to hear from you. So make sure you touch base with me real soon. For now, I am Evie Diaz, strategic growth speaker at Biz University and the author of the Fab Rich Future Self Now Journal. I look forward to seeing you here next Wednesday, as well as to having you join our Fab Rich community by going to fabrichwomen.com right now. And thank you very much. And I hope to see you attending our upcoming Fab Rich Future Self Now retreat. And if not, I hope that you consider joining our affiliate program Stay tuned to all our posts for more information, or just email me if you didn't get a chance to jot all this stuff down. Thank you so much.